What's up with your family? It's your boy, Brenda's baby, the one and only. Remy L. My Ot. You are now tuned in to my Ot TV. Now, as you're coming to the room, family, I need you to hit that like button. But most importantly, share this video because it's all about the message, right? If you're new to the channel and this is your first time stopping by, even if you're just peeking your head in, even if you're just peeking your head in, do your boy a favor and hit that subscribe button. But do yourself a favor, just in case you like it and you want to stop by, you want to come back. Do yourself a favor and hit that notification bell so you can be notified and alerted anytime I go live or drop a premiere. Oh, son in the building, my very first moderator. How you doing today, sister? You said you only watch YP because of me. Yeah, because I give it my own little spin. I make things funny. But now, like I said, my last live, it's not. I can't really take him serious anymore. Now it's just comedy. But I am going to start getting back into the knowledge and dropping videos that are more informational. I'm not going to stick with the YP all day, every day. Melanated agenda. What's up? Trip C's in the building. How y'all doing today, sisters? I hope everybody's doing all right. Had a kind of crazy day yesterday. I know. So decided to come live it up, give you guys some comedy, laughter. Eric Cole in the building. What's up? Decided to give you guys a little after the roller coaster we had yesterday. Shit crazy. But today's topic, we got Captain. No, not Captain. I keep messing it up. Can't mess it up. General John Littlespoon over here is basically refusing to give Golden Beauty money for his children. He titled this video, Golden Beauty continues to ask young Pharaoh for money while trying to, hold on, I can't see the whole damn thing. Hold on, gotta make it smaller. While trying to hem in the internet, whatever the fuck that means. Whatever the fuck that means. But he titled it that way. But then when you go to the what's the name? When you listen to what he's saying in the video, he's basically saying, fuck you, bitch. I'm not paying for them kids. Don't ask me for money for the kids. That's pretty much what he's saying. And like I said, any adult in these situations, like, you're back against the wall right now, bro. You fucking up. You're doing all types of fucked up shit. All types of fuckery. Hold on, I'm just reading some of these comments. Okay, I'm all caught up. All types of fuckery for yourself. So right now, the best thing any normal adult that is able to see their mistakes and hold themselves accountable would be complying to anything these girls want. For the simple fact that you fucked up in a major way. And then you continue to keep fucking up with these videos. So before we get into that video, gotta drop that disclaimer. One time for those in the back can't see, you need glasses like me. Y'all on the phone in the store. What stores y'all at? Y'all shopping right now? Just sees where you shopping at. You always somewhere shopping.
Peace, family. So this video right here is about, I need for y'all to tell this bitch to stop asking me for money. I'm not giving this bitch shit. Bitch, you're not getting shit. Fuck you, bitch. And so that being said,
5 seconds into the video, already nothing but disrespect. Nothing but disrespect. 5 minutes into the video. Not 5 seconds into the video.
This is Golden right here. Talking about some of the kids. She needs some money to buy the kids clothes. Okay? Bitch. How about this? Hear me that, please. Hear me that.
Hold on, fam. Let me check something real quick. Hold on. Let me redo that. Hold up. Make sure it ain't echoing. Okay, there we go.
I mean, let me go to YouTube real quick. Let me go to this bitch YouTube real quick. Listen, bitch. You don't need no money. Use the money you making off YouTube. Use the money you made, this 20,000 views you made 6 days ago. Use the money from that. Bitch, stop asking me for money. I'm not giving you shit. Fuck you. If my kids need anything, that shit gonna be at my house. What they need is gonna be at my house. Why don't you bring them goddamn?
Now that's some petty shit. Now you're trying to force her to bring the kids over there. I see your strategy, but that's some petty shit. So now you're not going to take care of your kids or give your kids nothing. They can't have nothing from you unless it's at your house. This is what I mean by him having a childish mindset. Like he cannot process and function in normal adult situations. Anytime he gets into a normal adult situation, he lashes out like a child. Equal B, what's up? World's greatest moderator. But you can see in this shit right here, he lashes out like a child. Oh yeah, I forgot. The second topic I'm gonna go into is he dropped an old video. I think it's from last year or the year before, of him going at it with the ABC community. I don't know why he sat down. I think he knew what the fuck was going to go on. I don't know why he tried to sit down and talk his logic to that community, especially the shit that he be talking. But I'm gonna play that clip after this one. But back to what I was saying about this Negro here in this clip. You can tell that he doesn't have an adult mindset, because anytime he gets into a situation, he lashes out like a child.
Damn kids to my house. Let me see my fucking kids, bitch. And they have what they need at my house. I'm not giving you shit. Stop talking shit on the internet and then asking me for shit behind the scenes. Fuck you. I'm not giving you shit.
She doesn't talk shit. I don't like. You can tell this nigga is fucking narcissistic and delusional.
They're gonna try to belittle you. You are not talking. You are very delusional.
Very delusional. Everything that we've heard these women say about you or to you was in defense of something you said about them. And any and everything that you said about them was publicly. So how are they going? He's the only motherfucker that I know that can go around slandering people publicly and then turn around and say those same people are the ones who are slandering him.
Fuck you. And my house, let you shit. Fuck you. If my kids need anything, that shit gonna be at my house. What they need is gonna be at my house. Why don't you bring them goddamn kids to my house? Let me see my fucking kids, bitch. And they have what they need at my house. I'm not giving you shit. Stop talking.
You talking and acting like this is going to get your way. Only a child would think that talking and acting like this publicly is going to get his way. Only a child would think like that. A teenager, a child. Your flesh and blood, your child. That's what the fuck he is. He's a grown ass man baby. A grown fucking man baby. Every time he comes out and pokes his head out, get out the bowl. God damn it. Did you say Tripsies? Oh, oh, I thought you said something else. You said these babies are face masks.
Shit on the internet and then asking me for shit behind the scenes. Fuck you. I'm not giving you shit. Fuck you. And then I wanna document this too. Bitch talking about. Hold on, let me go to it. I'm not playing with y'all hoes. Y'all think some shit again. I'm not playing with y'all bitches. I'm not playing with y'all. This is real fucking life. Then this bitch talking about, well, what she said? I just didn't want to blind. She said, I'm not saving my money. No, she said some shit. I said, bitch, you got money. Like, stop asking me for money when you got money. You're not about to play me, bitch.
It doesn't matter if that woman has money or not. She knows when and where your money is going. And she feels as though some of those, she might, I'm not saying that she does, but this might what she be, she could be asking the money for the children, right? Because you claim she has her own money, right? By his own admission, she has her own money that she makes off YouTube, and she trying to start her own business, right? So I'm assuming that she will be calling for money for the children because he said if my kids need something. So it doesn't matter how much money she has; it's still your duty to do certain things for your children, especially if you claiming you by your own admission you got more money than she do, right? So because she has her own money, by your logic, that's what you're saying right now. Because she has her own money, you don't have to buy or do anything for your kids. That's what it sounds like to me. That's exactly what it sounds. That is not. Is that not what it sounds like? Basically, what you're saying right now is because she got her own money, you don't have to do nothing for your kids. I guess that's what it is now with these guys. Proceed.
Spend your money. Stop trying to spend my money. So now, this bitch talking about
Spend your money.
Whatchamacallit. Is now you can pause. I don't even want to hear her fucking mouth. Whatchamacallit. Now
Maybe she can't. Maybe she does need that extra money. Are we forgetting that you kicked her out at 12 o'clock at night with the kids, and she had to pretty much rebuild her entire life in a whole new state? Mm.
I told this bitch spend her money. Stop trying to spend my money. This bitch immediately turned this shit into other females. Okay, but you don't help me with the kids at all. How the fuck I don't help you with the kids? Bitch, how about you drop them off and get the fuck out of here? You don't got to be at my house when the kid's at my house. But anyway, then she said, how are you buying that girl a house but can't help me with stuff for the kids? Why the fuck is you worried about Martina for? Get the fuck out of here!
Notice he didn't deny that, right? So Shadow was right. DSA1 was right. He bought that house for Martina. So you took a house away from Golden Beauty and your children, and you won't give her money for your children, but you're buying your new girl a whole house. And you're justifying this by saying she has her own money. That is, sound about that. Am I tripping? That's what it sounds like to me. That's exactly what it sounds like to me. He's spending all his money on Martina, and he probably ain't got no goddamn money to give her. Think about it, he got all these lawyer fees. He about to start paying child support. He probably ain't got no money to give her. And he's trying to justify it or spin it off as, you got your own money. Why don't you stop trying to spend my money and spend your money? Forgetting the fact that you left her to rebuild her whole entire life with her kids by herself in a whole new state. Exactly, Erica. What about obligations and responsibilities? That's how you know this man is a child. He's a child. He don't know nothing about responsibilities. Levon, what's up? You don't know nothing about obligations or responsibilities. Nothing about it. And you can tell because he doesn't mention that at all. He tries to find a way around it and talk about, oh, if my kids need something, I'll buy it and they can have it here. What type of childish petty shit?
You are not talking. You are very delusional.
You delusional. Shit, I know French too, motherfucker.
You sit here and try to talk about Golden Beauty, running your goddamn mouth, and to real intelligent, smart people, this is what you said.
They're gonna try to belittle you.
Come against that what?
They're gonna try to sabotage you.
They gonna try to salva who you?
They're gonna try to satellize your name.
Satellize? You mean like put it in space?
They're gonna just try to do anything they're trying to do to destroy you.
You better be careful there, little buddy. Your slip is showing. You beyond showing. Your whole ass is showing, nigga. Remember to hit that like button as you come in, family.
Get the fuck out of here. Bye. I'm not giving you shit. Now, drive here. Get the fuck out of here.
You sound happy as shit.
Then she said, how are you buying that girl a house but can't help me with stuff for the kids? Why the fuck is you worried about Martina for?
Look at his face. Look, he happy as shit. Like, he really excited that she brought up Martina. Like, ooh, she jealous. There might be a shot. No, bro. She's just making a point. Look at his face. He happy as shit she brought Martina up. That nigga happy as shit that she brought Martina. Why are you worried about Martina? He could it sounded like he couldn't wait. Look at his face. This is the face of a man who could not wait to say what he just said. You better be careful there, little buddy. Because it seemed like in all his other videos, he kept trying to draw that out of her. Like he really kept trying to like draw that out of her. He kept mentioning to her, I'm over here with my other chick, or I got a new boo. And she never said anything in response to it. And now that she responded to it and made a point, basically like you can buy your new chick a house, but you can't do nothing for your own children. Why ain't you worried? But look at his face. He happy as shit she brought her up. He couldn't wait.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! Then she said, but she said that's not realistic since they aren't at your house.
Did he just say he's not responsible for her house? Wait a minute. I might have got that out of out of context. Heard that out, got that out of context. Hold on, let me make sure I heard that right.
His need will be at my house. Bitch, whatever they need at your house will be your house. I'm not responsible for your house as your house. Bitch, you.
Yeah, that's what he said. And then you try to justify it by saying whatever they need will be at my house. And whatever you have for them is your business. Pettiness. Pettiness. What the fuck? Your children aren't a fucking restaurant, bro. You can't split the tab. I know y'all went half on them babies, but they're not a fucking restaurant. I don't know why he's still relevant. I don't know why the hell he keeps popping up, but he does. But your children aren't a goddamn restaurant, bro. You can't just split the tab. That's basically what he's trying to do. What type shit is that?
Wrong. So that being said, then she said, but she said that's not realistic since they aren't at your house. They need clothes for both places. Bitch, that's not my problem. You got more subscribers than me on YouTube. Bitch, you got my channel deleted and my Instagram deleted and Martina's channel deleted. But
bro, nobody got your motherfucking channel deleted but you. You got all them channels deleted. You notice he trying to blame everything on her or women? Every problem. You ever noticed that? Any and every problem he has ever, run into, he keeps blaming women. Women did this. Always women. A woman is always a woman, the source of his problem. So he claimed. Nobody got them. And you live your life public, bro. Nobody did that shit but you. You better be careful there, little buddy.
But you asking me for money, but you got more subscribers than both of us. Go handle your business, bitch. And with that being said, and stop every time.
What does it matter if she has more subscribers than you? She ain't make 1.5 million. She didn't allegedly make 1.5 million last year. She just got her subscribers up. And you don't have as many subscribers as she does, for the simple fact that you got your channel. Hold on, let me plug my laptop in. For the simple fact that you got both of your channels taken down. If you didn't have your channels taken down, you would have more subscribers than her. So don't try to play that motherfucking card. Your justification for any and everything makes you look so fucking childishly stupid. You're not putting out any real information. You're not standing on my eye like you claim. You're not representing the ancestors. None of that. All we see is you disrespecting black women and spitting in the face of the black community. This is the only thing we've been seeing from you. But yet you turn around and claim that you achieved and made all these so-called accomplishments that no other black man in the world has done.
You are not talking. You are very delusional.
You delusional. Shit, I know French too, motherfucker.
Why every time it's something about the goddamn kids, this bitch want to bring up another female for? Worry about you. Worry about you.
We have yet to see her do that, but proceed.
Bitch. And with that being said, then the bitch talking about, but okay, I just didn't want to blindside you when we move out and they take that money you gave them out your account and your credit goes down even more because the bitch apartment is in my name. But anyway, I'm like, okay. Bitch, how about this? Tell me when you move out then. Don't just move out. Leave. I will take, if that bitch leave that apartment, I will take that shit over. And I use it or put somebody, or it'll be another spot for me. You ain't gonna fuck my credit up. You're not gonna fuck my credit up because you a goofy ass broad. So I just want to say this: my kids is good. My kids is taken care of. My kids don't need for shit. Both my
Wait, bro, we just went through this. You don't have credit, nigga. What credit? If you go back to the motherfucking video at the dealership, the dude told you why he wasn't going to sell you that other car because you don't have no credit. So what credit are you talking about?
stupid ass baby mothers is hard head like most bitches these days. And I know the difference between a queen and a bitch. Most bitches these days don't want to listen, hard head, want to just do too much. And but they want to weaponize the kids because they don't want to listen. Fuck y'all bitches. Y'all don't want to listen? Fuck y'all bitches. They don't got shit to do with my kids though. My kids have everything they need at their father's house. If y'all bitches cannot take care of these kids by yourself, give them to me. Because I could do it.
Just because because a woman asks you for help, when she asks you to step up to your responsibility, she can't raise the kids. That makes her unqualified to raise her kids. That makes her unqualified to raise her own children. Just because she's reaching out to you, asking you to handle your own obligations and responsibilities to your children. Oh man. Delusion.
I could do it. If I could do it, I don't have a problem doing it. If y'all bitches want my help, shut the fuck up. Well, I ain't gonna lie, it's a little too late for that. But y'all could have shut the fuck up and just easily co-parented. Y'all hoes decided to get on the internet and try to tear me down for no reason out of jealousy and insecurity. I was not bothering y'all. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, y'all bitches want to keep coming asking me for money and asking me for help.
Oh, okay. I see now. I see why he's doing this. He keeps so-called claiming that they're tearing him down on the internet, family. They came on the internet to tear him down. I see. I remember, let's go back. If you go back a couple videos, he said, I want to document this. So this is him trying to plead his case still. Every time he does this, it's like him trying to plead his case. I guess he's going to take these videos in the court and try to use them for evidence. Facts, Levon. A bit tired. What's up? I hope that's not his game plan. He's trying to use these tapes for his own evidence. I hope he not that dumb.
Help and this other stupid ass bitch in Buffalo trying to take me for child support. Fuck y'all bitches. I'm not fucking with y'all bitches. If it's not about my kids, fuck you. Facts. And then I don't want nobody talking about he calling women better. I don't call all women better. I know what a queen and a goddess is and what a.
You're not making sense. See, there goes the double talking. If it's not about my kids, fuck you. But she called you asking for some money for your kids, and you told her no. He's a double talking ass nigga.
Empress is and what a woman who deserves upliftment is. For y'all little grimy,
Tripsies, what's up?
ass, government ass bitches, little yap your flappers ass bitches, always got something to say. Y'all bitches is stupid. Y'all bitches out here, y'all cut y'all nose off to smite y'all face. Y'all bitches will bite the hand and feed y'all to fucking be spiteful. Played yourself. Not now. No. Tell your motherfucking tell her.
I don't understand this. They bit the hand that fed them. So they kicked themselves out, right? They kicked themselves to the curb, and then they bit the hand that fed them. According to Captain John Littlespoon here, Golden Beauty kicked herself out with the kids at 12 o'clock in the morning and had to find a way to Houston from wherever they were at. She did it all by herself. They beat themselves up. I mean, she just did it all. They just did it all to themselves.
Tell them motherfucking, tell all them ratchet assholes on YouTube to send you some money for the kids. Tell them bitches to send you some money for the kids. Tell them.
I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure she getting hella donations. Every time you know what? That might be the scheme. He knows that his fucking credit is dry with the community, right? So he goes at her. Because every time he goes at her, people go to her channel and feel sorry for her and donate. Could that be the hustle?
Speaking of cockroaches, where was your antennas when them niggas was stealing my shit out the stove?
I didn't see him take anything.
You didn't see him take anything. Well, look next time. Use your eyes.
Facts. I mean, there's been a lot of people out there talking about, she might be a part of it. And that could be the hustle. He goes on the internet, bashes her, embarrasses her, talks bad about her. And the women supporters go to her channel and they donate. And they both reap the benefits and act as if they're not together. That could be a bit tired. That could be it. That could be the situation. Shots fired. That could be the situation. Because I heard a lot of Goddess Sekhmet is one of them. Talking about she a part of it. I'm not going to sit here and say myself that I know that she's a part of it, but I've heard. He's all the above. He's just a complete, total narcissistic asshole all around. Ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it.
Tell all the little motherfuckers that's entertaining that bullshit to send you some money for the kids. I'm not sending you shit, bitch. You got money. You got more subscribers than me. You got more shit than me. No, fuck out.
Or could that be what it is? Golden Beauty decided, hey, wait, I got more subscribers. They donating to me and not him, and I could take his ass to child support. Oh, she hit that nigga where it hurt. That's the only way you can hit a nigga with an ego like that. You gotta hit him where it's hurt. Hit him in his wallet. She fucking that nigga wallet up. Because every time he talk bad about it, that's why he's saying that. Why don't you get them to go donate? Why don't you tell them to donate? Why don't you get them? You know they donate, and every time you go on your page and you start talking shit about her, you know her supporters are donating. Either you are a part of the scheme or you mad because you're not a part of the scheme. That gotta be it. Let's not forget, family, he figured out a way to master trolling. And if you want to know more about the scam, go to Otten Spoon University. He got a lecture on it. Levon, you crazy.
Out of here. Tell Steve to send you some motherfucking money for the kids. Fuck is wrong with you? Tell one of them.
Look, there go that imaginary dude, Steve, again. Remember when he went up to the school trying to get the superintendent to get this imaginary guy named Steve, who we've never seen or heard about ever since until now. Isn't that court date coming up? That's probably what this is his last limb of him trying to plea and demonize them, his baby mothers and black women, and make them all look like evil people. But, bruh, this is all we're hearing.
They're gonna try to belittle you.
Come again, say what?
They're gonna try to sabotage you.
They gonna try to salva who you?
They're gonna try to satellize your name.
Satellize? You mean like put it in space?
They're gonna just try to do anything they're trying to do to destroy you.
Some of you guys are asking God to bless you, but when the last time you gave to the need?
What?
When the last time when you went and checked on your senior serious?
When the last time I checked and seen if I was serious?
That's what you sound like to us, bro. You need to call up the motherfucking Anunnaki ancestors of yours. Get in the huddle with the Spoonopians and come up with a new game plan, bro, because this ain't it.
Bitch, you got money. You got more subscribers than me. You got more shit than me. No.
Yo, you see all that shit on his forehead? Who remember the Ninja Turtles movie? You remember the Ninja Turtle movie, the live action movie? What was it, second and the third one? All three of them, they had those spots on them. Don't his forehead look like their skin? Don't his forehead look like Ninja Turtle skin? With all them spots on it? Satellites, you mean? Don't it? Y'all remember the all three live action Ninja Turtles movies? Not the new two, not the two new ones that just came out a little bit ago. The 90s one, the 80s and the 90s one. How they had all them spots all over their skin. That's what his forehead looked like.
Fuck out of here. Tell Steve to send you some motherfucking money for the kids. Fuck is wrong with you? Tell one of them niggas, y'all bitches tell them niggas y'all be running around. Listen here, I don't understand. Let me say something, right?
This nigga be making up imaginary names. That sound like some old dumb name he made up. Tell Steve.
I'm not no trick. I'm not no trick at all. But any female I ever fuck with gonna tell you I take care of all my women, son. All my women. Even if we not together.
That's tricking.
Even if we just got a motherfucking casual, thank you. Casual sexual relationship. I take care of my women, son. If I'm working at McDonald's and you fucking me at
even if I got a casual relationship, if I work at McDonald's and you fucking me, what you gonna say? You still take care of them? That's still tricking, nigga.
At minimum, you could come get a free fry. At minimum, you could hit the motherfucking drive-through, and I'm gonna hit you with a free fry. It's benefit. I come with benefits. Y'all bitches out,
bruh. That's still tricking. If you paying for the booty in any type of way, is tricking. I don't know who came up with that phrase. Everybody know it ain't tricking if you got it. It's tricking. You better be careful there, little buddy. It's tricking either way. You're paying for the butt. You're paying for the yams. You're paying for the punani. It's tricking. I don't give a fuck if you're paying with a Big Mac and some supersized fries. It's tricking. He look like he about to put a crystal in the middle of his forehead. I wouldn't be surprised. Try to take his eye out and put a diamond there or some stupid shit like that.
Here talking to these niggas or whatever the fuck y'all doing with niggas can't do nothing for y'all bitches, but y'all want to run over here and try to dig in my pockets or use the government to dig in my pockets, use the United States government to try to dig in my pockets, and that's not happening. No disrespect to the United States government, but that's not happening. Shit, I work hard for my
it's
shit.
Happening.
No help from
bro. It's happening. Just like you said to Polite, Nico, what's up? How you been, bro? Ain't see you in a while. Him and Nico in the building. But like he said to Polite about that bag, what'd he say? Hold on. Hello? Hold up. Can y'all hear me? All right, you can hear me. But what'd he say? What'd he say to Polite? Hold on, family. Hold on, family. I gotta plug in this goddamn thing. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. I gotta plug in my thing. My mic about to cut out. Hold up. Hold up. I'm back. Had to get this goddamn wire. Hold up. Mic check. Can you guys hear me? You guys hear me? Can everybody hear me okay? Make sure you guys can hear me. Mic check. Okay, you can hear me. All right. Now what was I saying? He just said they're not getting that bag. Bruh, when you go to court, just like he was saying to what's her name? Polite.
Polite, I want my bag. Polite, I'm coming for my bag. Now his baby mom coming for that bag.
Nobody. So y'all bitches don't wanna listen, y'all don't wanna follow protocol, y'all don't wanna display no loyalty, y'all don't wanna have no honor, no self-integrity, no class, no self-respect. Y'all bitches wanna be wild, reckless, and trash and doo-doo out here. But then you wanna still double back and try to tap my pocket. Tell them niggas y'all fucking and sucking to hit y'all up with some bread. Stop coming over here. If it's not about my kids, get the fuck out of here. Period. Get the fuck out of here. You already made it publicly known you don't
That's
fuck
bullshit.
with me. You already made it publicly known you don't want to be with me. You already made it publicly known trying to be cute on the internet, trying to tear me down and play on my name. Bitch, stand on that. Everything y'all bitch.
Hold on, family. This goddamn wire ain't working. I gotta get another one. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Got the cord. This one works. We're back. But all I hear is petty shit, pettiness, 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 pettiness. But let's continue. A couple more minutes left in the video, then we can get back and get into this next one.
What you said about me, stand on that. I'm crazy though. I'm crazy. The whole time I've been motherfucking crazy, but I'm not crazy enough for y'all bitches to keep constantly asking me for money though. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not paying you shit, bitch. I'm not paying you shit.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck how crazy it is. You can be unstable and not be stable enough to be around the children and still have to pay, bro. Millionaires do it all every day. Regular niggas do it every day.
Fuck you. And I don't fuck with nobody talking about, fuck you too, bitch. You and your broke ass baby dad. Y'all bitches broke as hell, whack as hell, trash as hell, garbage as hell, always in somebody else's business. Fuck that bitch. Fuck both my baby mamas. And fuck all y'all little ratchet ass bitches supporting that bullshit. Period. Y'all bitches ain't got no loyalty. Y'all whack as fuck and y'all garbage as fuck. And I'm not playing with y'all bitches. And I don't give a fuck about nobody daddy, bro. I will beat the shit out of anybody in either one of them bitches' families. And we can do it live on YouTube. Y'all all pussy. Stop playing me. And with that being said,
yeah, he big mad. Him big man. Yeah, he must be losing his case. It seemed like he getting relayed back from his lawyer. It seemed like he keep getting bad news from him lawyer. Seemed like him lawyer is telling him that this is an uphill battle. Him mad. Him big mad. He said, fuck everybody. I beat family members up, everybody.
fuck that bitch, fuck both my baby mamas, and fuck all y'all little ratchet ass bitches supporting that bullshit. Period. Y'all bitches ain't got no loyalty. Y'all whack as fuck and y'all garbage as fuck. And I'm not playing with y'all bitches. And I don't give a fuck about nobody daddy, bro. I will beat the shit out of anybody in either one of them families. And we can do it live on YouTube. Y'all all pussy. Stop playing me. And with that being said, this your boy General I. Gang. Fuck around with y'all. Love y'all.
Zesty. You can't throw one video without being zesty. One fucking video.
And I'm not playing with y'all bitches. And I don't give a fuck about nobody, daddy, bro. I will
Yeah, he
beat the
big
shit out of
mad a bit
anybody
tired.
and
He
any
want
one
to
of them bitches'
argue.
families, and we could do it live on YouTube. Y'all all pussy. Stop playing me. And with that being said, this your boy General Otten. Gang, fuck around with y'all. Love y'all. I love my kids. Mamas want to be cute and play games on the internet and neglect and fuck up and sever ties between father and child because they want to be spiteful and they keep trying to play for an image for strangers on the internet, but then behind the scenes want to keep acting like they need. No, ask them the motherfuckers you. When I was a kid, my parents used to tell me this: where you show.
So let me get this straight. You're allowed to tarnish them and drag them up and down these YouTube streets. They're not allowed to say nothing to defend themselves. And if they do say something to defend themselves, you're going to put your hands on them and you're not going to do nothing for your children. Because that's the results we have been seeing. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. That's the results we've been seeing. You are allowed to beat on them. You're allowed to put them out of the house with the children, leave them financially fucked up, having to start from scratch in a whole different state. And then you're allowed to publicly harass, slander, and abuse them. And if they say anything in defense to this, you're going to continue to beat on them, and you're not going to do nothing for your children. That's what it is, because that's the results we've been seeing.
Show out at is where I'm gonna show up at. You act up in class, I'm gonna whoop your ass in that class. You act up in front of the teachers, I'm gonna whoop your ass in front of that teacher. Here we go. Y'all bitches want to play on the internet? Go.
Here with the threats.
Go ask the fucking internet. Stop asking me for bitch. Don't ask me for shit. I'm over here rebuilding some shit you tried to destroy. Don't ask me for shit, bitch. Period. Go ask the fucking internet.
See, he rebuilding. He rebuilding. I thought our nation was good. I thought Otten School University was okay. Didn't you claim that, Otten School University is moving into this and y'all about to go into production and y'all doing this and you got security and Otten banking is good? What happened to all that? Now you rebuilding it? Every now and then, you give a clue that money is low. Look at how he acted. With a nigga paper on the line, he'll show his ass. That's what he been doing. That paper on the line.
Act some ratchet ass, janky asshole. Don't ask me for shit. My kids is straight. My kids is straight. My kids is straight. And anything they need will be at my house. Period. My kids is straight.
That's petty. That's the most petty. Like I said, he's using his kids as a tether and a smoke screen to not handle your responsibilities and to pry into their private life and control the situation. This last week, he was offering them jobs. What happened? They didn't want to take the job? Obviously. Why the fuck would they want to take a job from your goofy ass when they could just take your ass for child support? LeVar, you killing me. You killing me. So he just offering them jobs last week. What happened to them jobs you were offering them? Huh? They didn't take your offer? You better be careful there, little buddy. Your slip is showing. You let these niggas talk, like I said, let these niggas talk long enough. Them tell on himself. Them tells on himself. LeVar, you're killing me.
Anything they need will be at my house. How about you drop them the fuck off sometimes, bitches? With that being said, I love y'all. I peace y'all.
Obviously, they don't want to drop. You keep saying that they won't drop them off. That's a clear sign that they don't trust you around the kids by yourself.
Excuse me. I love.
Okay, now let's get into this next video because he That's all he's saying. Next, after that, he ain't got much to say, but throw up his fake gang signs. So we're gonna get into this next video of him going at it with the ABC community, which I don't know why. I think he just sat down and did this argument for the simple fact of attention. He just wanted attention. That's why. Matter of fact, that's wow. Now I'm going down the list. Now I see why he put up that video helping Martina move in, because he paid for that shit. Shadow was right. He paid for that shit, and he wanted to catch Golden Beauty attention. Why else would you put that up? Like, who cares? Like, he be putting up little shit that don't matter, and you can tell that it's an excuse for him to try to catch his baby mom's attention or try to make her jealous. To the Great White Buffalo. Oh yeah, that's the clip I need to get. Great White Buffalo. Hold on, where's this video at? There it is.
Like something I didn't.
I don't know, because I just thought that it was very controversial right now. That dude, I will apologize to him.
I don't know why he even wanted to do this. I think this was very fucking stupid. But, you know, young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh. Captain John Littlespoon, y'all. Leader of the Spoonopians. Say Olive Garden hiring. Ain't nobody gonna hire his ass with his ego. He's a narcissist. He's not gonna be able to work for nobody. Yep. Yep, Levon. Yep. Video. He talking about he destroyed him. I seen this video like a year ago. They get into like a little altercation. I don't know why he went on there. Like, it seemed like they both just wanted to disagree with each other. That's what it seems like to me. It seemed like both parties just wanted nothing but to disagree with each other. But before we get into this video, we got to drop that disclaimer. Those in the back, big glasses like me, can't see.
I may say tranny.
No, but you know better now.
Well, I'm gonna say a dude that dresses like a female.
That's okay. That's trans.
What if I say a
trans? Can you say trans?
Let me say trans.
Just say trans.
Okay, all right.
Just don't say trans here.
Okay, trans. All right. We're gonna get through this.
I ain't no idol.
See, this is how you knew it was gonna be some bullshit. They can't even agree on what type of terms you can. But look, let you judge for yourself. I ain't even gonna touch too much on this issue.
I'm a lighthouse, I set everybody free.
Hey guys, it's K. Cola.
Marcel.
Let's start with you. Why did you want to talk about this subject?
I don't know, because I just thought that it was very controversial right now that someone came out in support of loving a trans woman and identifying as straight. So that's just very, very controversial. And I think that people are just confused and people want to actually say, oh, he's not straight. How is he straight? Because he...
Wait, this guy is dating a trans woman and he identified as straight. The guy in the blue that's talking, that's make sure.
Down low. Why do you guys want? Let's start with you. Why did you want to talk about this subject?
I don't know, because I just thought that it was very controversial right now that someone came out in support of loving a trans woman and identifying as straight. So that's just very, very controversial. And I think that people are just confused and people want to actually say, oh, he's not straight. How is he straight? Because he's in love with a man, as Pharaoh would say, because it's a man dressing up as a woman. But I think it's deeper than that.
So, I mean, I personally have a question about that because.
Was I right or was I wrong? He is dating a trans woman, the guy in the blue that was just talking, but he identified as straight. Guy in the blue that was just talking. Okay.
I haven't wrapped my brain around that concept. How is someone straight if they are sexually active with someone who is, trans, or how if they're in love with someone who's trans? How is that considered straight?
I don't know. I just think it's personal preference. Like, how do you guys weigh in on that?
Well, in my mind, what I've known, like trans is so, like I'm a woman. A man who transitions to become a woman, in my mind, is still a woman, especially if they've had all of their parts.
And hormones and everything.
And hormones change. So it's the terminology is really for those that are ignorant or lack of information to have something to connect with, to try and understand. So now to get to it, like I'm a woman, right? I found a lot of trans women attractive. Like I've met women and later they be like, yo, I'm teased, and I'm like, what? And because I don't know, so interesting that the person that came out used a great term of you gotta lean in to like know what it is. It doesn't change me being a lesbian because to me you're still a woman. I just need to know if you have your
pre-op,
like if you're pre-op or post-op.
No comment. No comment. I'm gonna let this video play out because this is a very touchy subject, and just let you guys judge for yourself. I'm gonna judge young Pharaoh and what he says. I'm not gonna, touch on too much what these other people are saying.
That's also gonna make a lot in it too, at least for me, in deciding like, would this be somebody I would lean in on? Now, if you were pre-op, probably wouldn't, because I'm not attracted to men.
To the actual that
part exactly. So I think it's still. I think they're still like they would still be straight in that way, and even for a man, like you're not attracted to a. If you hadn't have known that they were trans, truthfully, especially if they're post-op, you would never know that they were a woman.
I have a lot of girlfriends that are fucking
straight.
Gorgeous as fuck, and you would never know they were trans.
Wow, that just blew my mind.
Listen, that I want to weigh in on that because it's.
Here we go. Y'all got y'all popcorn ready? Here we go. Y'all got y'all pop. Yeah, you know he gonna say some shit. You know he gonna say some shit. Here we go. I hope y'all got y'all popcorn ready.
It's tricky when you want to respect people's individuality to live their life how they want to live their life, and then I feel like I'm putting my mental health on the line at the same time.
But why?
And the reason I say that is because if you got a penis, you're a man. If you get surgery to become a female, and you get
this just reminded me what he about to say next. Remember when he tried to use Ronda Rousey as an analogy to why he punched his baby moms and all his girlfriends? And Ronda Rousey, swung when you're not supposed to let her swing on. He's going to use her again in this situation. He said the promotion is coming. He's going to use her again in this situation, but the way he used it is going to contradict the way he just used it in that other video. To him justifying why he beat on his girlfriend. With an S, plural.
False. If you get an artificially created vagina, you still as strong as a man. You still have the anatomy as a man. It's a thing going on right now. They got a trans, because I almost said the word. Listen, y'all, it flows. I'm being mindful. I'm trying not to say offensive words. I'm a genuine person, even though I may come off as an asshole sometimes.
He really is though.
Look, he really is though. Even the boy in the blue, he really is. He's an asshole. It seemed like nobody in that room liked you. Look at their posture. Everybody is leaned over. It seemed like they all leaning on the chick at the end. Like nobody want to be near him or touch him. Damn, you even got the ABC community looking at you like, yeah, you remember this, Olsen? I think this came out like last year or the year before. He just released
it. There's the thing, right? And I'm a fighter. So I'm saying this for personal. I'm in that realm. I don't care if I fight Ronda Rousey right now. Ronda Rousey not going to beat me. I'm a man.
Now, you heard what he just said. I don't care if I fight Ronda Rousey. I'm gonna beat her because I'm a man. But didn't he just use Ronda Rousey as a justification? Go back to my live yesterday to him explaining why he beat up those women. He uses Ronda Rousey as an analogy, like he would say something to the nature of, if Ronda Rousey swing on you, you're not just gonna let her swing on you. That's Ronda Rousey. And now you talk about in this video, you talk about, I don't care if it's Ronda Rousey. I'm a man. I'm gonna still beat her up. See how these niggas contradict themselves?
I'm being mindful. I'm trying not to say offensive words. I'm a genuine person, even though I may come off as an asshole sometimes.
He really is though.
There's the thing, right? And I'm a fighter. So I'm saying this for personal. I'm in that realm. I don't care if I fight Ronda Rousey right now. Ronda Rousey not going to beat me. I'm a man. It's a trans man right now who's crushing women's skull. But
you better be careful there, little buddy.
You would think it was a she, right. And he's crushing skulls. So
no, but he is telling the truth about that. That is no joke. There is a trans woman man that is literally crushing women's skulls in the MMA world. So this is one of the first times you're going to hear me agree with this nigga. I do agree with that part. I can say I do agree with that part. You're still a man. You still have all the man's strength, but I'm not going to touch on that. I'm just going to say I do agree with that part because it's been physically shown. There's a man literally crushing women's skulls. A transgender woman crushing women's skulls in the MMA world.
I think is at what point in time it's like you got an orange and then you got a GMO. I can say offensive words. I'm a genuine person, even though I may come off as an asshole sometimes.
He really is though.
He really is,
right? And I'm a fighter. So I'm saying this for personal. I'm in that realm. I don't care if I fight Ronda Rousey right now. Ronda Rousey not going to beat me. I'm a man. It's a trans man right now.
I'm sorry, but I've seen Ronda Rousey fight, and I've seen you fight. My money's on Ronda. My money's on Ronda.
Who's crushing women's skull, but he don't look like no he. You would think it was a she, right. And he's crushing skulls. So my thing is, at what point in time, it's like you got an orange and then you got a GMO orange. So if
because if you think about it, what if LeBron James decided to become transgender and go to the WNBA? Would that be fair? That's all I'm saying. Would that be fair? What if Mike Tyson wanted to be a transgender in his prime and decided to go to women's boxing? Would that have been fair? That's all I'm asking.
I can't go to the grocery store and I can exercise my right to say this is not a real fruit. Why am I not allowed to go to the mall right now and say this is not a real woman? So my thing is, if you want to wear a dress, if you want to wear women's attire, if you feel that you're a woman, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Why do I have to psychologically tiptoe over my words or try not to offend you. And the reason I say that is because there's plenty of things about myself as a man, period, let alone a black man, the world don't tiptoe over me about. It don't, cradle me to the grave about. So why is it so much of a pressure for me to accept, for me to psychologically convince myself of you wanting to live your life the way you want to live your life? Because my thing is this, right, before I pass the mic. I don't really care because I don't really engage in this community. I don't really have nothing good or bad to say because it's just outside of me. Like, if you don't sell drugs, I can't come ask you a question and say, what do you think about how much they selling bricks of cocaine for? I really don't have an opinion because I don't sell bricks. Yeah. So I can't really have an opinion. But my thing is, if I do run into the LGBTQ community or whatever, why is it a sword over my head to uphold a psychological preference that is optional? And the reason I say it's optional is because some people turn gay, and then go back straight. So if we gonna get to the fruit of it, it's a psychological issue. Genetically, biologically, anatomically, we can confirm what you are. Psychologically, the issue is because you're going against what every other slate says you are, which is fine if that's what you want to do. But then why do I have the pressure to uphold your psychological preference? I could become a male stripper tomorrow and start a movement that I want respect to be a male stripper. And then the day after that, I can say, I don't want to be a stripper no more, I want to be a drug dealer. And then start a movement to, have drug dealers have certain rights. So my thing is, if you want to like...
Not going to lie. I kind of agree with that. That's all I'm going to say.
Men, if you want to like women, that is a preference. It's not a racial issue.
I can't even believe I'm saying that shit. But I gotta keep it real. I wouldn't be a genuine person if I sat here and just hated on a person when I agree, when I really do agree with something that they're saying. This is around the time where it seems like he start going off rails, but he had a little bit of sense in him still.
Issue is not a discriminative issue. It's a preference, and people don't like your preference. And I can jack all day somebody saying I have a right to live my life the way I want to live it. That's cool, but why am I being forced to like your opinion? Because it's kind of like it's violation of my freedom of speech now. It's violation of my. It's like people that like dogs or bestiality. It's somebody in the world right now that honestly believes that it's okay to like dogs.
At the end of the day, who gives a fuck? Let people live the way they want to live. Nigga want to identify himself as a rhinoceros. Who gives a fuck? Let him do it.
So if we was to say that's cool, then and they start a wave and that become legalized. Do they now have a right to put? I'm just saying, do they now have a right to put pressure on me to accept bestiality, to conform to the ways that they want to live? So
it's a little extreme now. You're comparing.
No. Listen. It's all the reason you say it's extreme is because of life experiences. For example, some people think homicide is extreme. That's okay to me. I don't have a problem with that. So some people think robbing people is extreme. That's okay to me. I don't have a problem with that. It's lifestyle experiences. If you are somebody who dibbles and dabbles in certain areas of sexuality, it may not be extreme to you. Me personally, I have never woke up and Marcel, we cool all day.
I must say,
yeah. I have never woke up psychologically and said, I think another man is attractive. So I don't know what that's like. So that's extreme to me. That's not extreme to somebody who has
interjected even in saying that because you did.
All right, here we go.
Say a lot.
Yes, sir.
That's their choice, and we're moving to the future where if it's your life, you can live it however you want to live it. So,
anybody notice that nose stick? He's doing the nose stick again. Looks like he did a couple bumps before he went in there. Bumped a couple lines before he went on the set.
Why should someone not want to live their truth just to make
you indoors damn near every time you record? Why are you always sniffing?
You comfortable and you try to use the narrative as you're a black man and everything's not easy for you, so why should that be easy for someone else? Okay, so we're supposed to complete the cycle. We're moving for change and acceptance. So
yeah, but the reality of the situation is your morality and your integrity is different versus the agenda of the LGBT community. We got these people.
Oh shit! You see when everybody turn their head and get the twisting and shit. What? Oh shit! You see everybody head start cringing and shit. Who said that? Your morality is different. Your integrity is different from the agenda of the ABC community. You see everybody head twist and turn.
Change and acceptance. So
yeah, but the reality of the situation is,
and the chick, I don't know about y'all, but this chick right here in the middle, she look like she want to punch him in his face already. Oh, it looked like she want to deck him already. It looked like she want to punch him in his shit already. It don't. It looked like it don't fucking matter what he's saying. She wants to punch him in his goddamn mouth. Trip sees you in and out. What time you going live, Tasha? Tasha? Yup. Facts. Look at, that's what I'm saying. Look at their body language. Look at everybody leaned over. Look at everybody. They lean. They all leaning over on that other girl. So none of them like them. It seemed like they went in wanting war. And young Pharaoh knew it. That's why he did it. They're gonna get into a huge confrontation. I ain't even gonna lie. That's what I just said. A bit tired. I ain't even gonna lie. I agree with what the fuck he's saying, but I don't. You know that's a real touchy issue. A whole. You know, I spoke out on it before and got a strike. So you know You know, and all I said was, you know, what is the agenda? You know, all right, because I'm almost done this in a little bit. All I said on my joint was, what is the agenda? Because you know, I can't tell if it's equality or you know just straight domination. You know, I can't see the difference. And I got a hell of a backlash on that. So you know, that's why I say all I'm saying is I kind of agree with what I agree with what he's saying. That don't mean I agree with that nigga though. This is when he kind of has some goddamn sense.
Your morality and your integrity is different versus the agenda of the LGBT community. We got these people.
Look, everybody, look at the body language switch up. As soon as he said that shit, that's when you knew it was on.
True. Just to make you comfortable, and you try to use the narrative.
That's when you knew that shit was on from there out.
For you, so why should that be for someone else? Okay, so we're supposed to complete the cycle. We're moving for change and acceptance. So
yeah, but the reality of the situation is your morality and your integrity is different versus the agenda of the LGBT community. We got these people fighting for rights and
shots fired.
They're trying to make it a civil rights issue. And we got these people politically trying to use. Let me give you an example. There's a man who's a part of the LGBT community who went to get a Brazilian wax by a woman. Now we know that Brazilian waxes are for vaginas. He didn't have the surgery. He had a penis. Okay. He wanted this woman to wax his penis. Okay. So she said,
"Oh, I do remember this. Yeah, he sued her, and she had to shut her business down because of the court fees and shit.
I don't want to touch your penis. You come in here, you want to hear snatched off."
And she sued her for discrimination and won that shit.
Your vagina, cool, you're still a man. He sued this woman. She didn't have enough money to fight back. She had to shut her business down. Mm-hmm. So this is where I'm going with this. It's one thing to say, I want to be a man who lives my life as a woman. It's another thing to say, you want to acknowledge me as a woman, and if you don't, I'm going to attack you through the legislative system.
I get what he's saying. He's basically saying, like,
yeah, I can agree with that. I can understand that. I heard that story before.
Live your life how you want, but why are other people forced to kind of like go with what you're saying?
Why were a majority of the LGBT community forced and required to remain suppressed and silent about it? Like there's a couple things that you said about like it's a choice, it's a preference.
Yeah, they all look like they want to fuck him up a bit.
Attracted to a man. I never had sex with a man, I'm actually what they consider a gold star. Yeah, I've been strapped by a girl, so I've had like penetration before, but it's not like I've ever had that essence of wanting to
Wait a minute. Who needed to know all that?
see community forced and required to remain suppressed and silent about it. Like there's a couple things that she said about like it's a choice, it's a preference. My shit is not a preference. I've never been sexually attracted to a man. I've never had sex with a man. I'm actually what they consider a gold star. Yeah, I've been strapped by a girl, so I've had like penetration before, but it's not like
You didn't need to know all that.
Had that essence of wanting to do. So I wouldn't.
The chick on the left, like, she, nobody strapped me. I do the strapping.
Look at it and be like, well, I chose to be that. No, nigga, I didn't choose. Like this shit crept for me, and it was just as much of like something I didn't understand. Also, very young, that's like why I was attracted to.
What you're feeling
mostly, like I would be messed up in my head, and I looked at that as that's normal for me.
Exactly, you said a great word, normal. So why is it that you having feelings for someone else or someone of the same sex not considered normal? Because that's the narrative of everything else.
Because everyone's upbringing and like experience.
See, when they get into this realm, I don't know why he didn't jump in this motherfucking conversation.
It's their surroundings and what they.
According to
just by the tone and everybody's body language, you know this shit ain't gonna go well.
society, the reason I would say that people felt suppressed is because according to society, homosexuality was considered a mental health issue until 1971 or 2. So it would be something that nobody would just come out and say because it's considered, to be mentally ill.
By somebody else that decided that. So it was like somebody said this.
Yeah, Nico.
All I'm saying is you were considered mentally ill.
I ain't never heard of
the reason that they
Gold Star before neither.
No longer
that was my first time hearing that too.
When the government introduced AIDS and HIV/AIDS to the general population, they needed a community to blame it on. They blamed it on the gay community. If it wasn't for the HIV/AIDS agenda, no longer mental illness.
Wait, what did he say?
Because when the government introduced AIDS and HIV/AIDS to the general population, they needed a community to blame it on. They blamed it on the gay community.
Fucking up his line.
If it wasn't for the HIV/AIDS agenda, me personally, in my personal opinion, I believe it would still be considered, a form of mental illness to be what they consider homosexual. And the reason I'm saying that is because sexuality is, like, people say this is how I feel, or you say this is how I feel. I'm not knocking how you feel, but what I'm saying is, if we're gonna go up this road, let's go all the way. So if we okay homosexuality, what about people who wake up and say, I don't know why I'm attracted to dogs. I'm just attracted to dogs and sheep.
And there are people out there that do that.
But is that okay? Is that not okay?
But what's okay and not okay? My question is, and I always say this to people, I be like, okay, so because you have to go with the.
Wait, what do fucking animals got to do? Oh, wait, it is a sexual preference, but that was kind of a reach. But let's see where he takes it.
Originally, everyone's opinion is based initially off of their entire upbringing from
That part,
childhood to now.
very true.
So if no one had any vision, right? If everyone was blind, and you never had an experience with a male or a female at this time, we're just putting ourselves in that perspective at that, right? And you can't see anything. You're gonna go solely off of energy. Technically, anybody can almost be, if we're just labeling it, because as Americans, that's all the fuck we know how to do is label shit. So if we were just blind and we're just feeling, anyone can almost be gay, straight, or lesbian.
Yeah,
because energetically,
you would be handicapped though. That's not a good analogy because this is why you have.
I didn't understand that too.
If you couldn't smell, if you couldn't see and you couldn't smell, and I put feces on a plate, anybody would eat it. That don't mean it's healthy. So we can't say if you were.
Go back to
so
what
we were just at this time. We're just putting ourselves in that perspective at that, right? And you can't see anything. You're gonna go solely off of energy. Technically, anybody can almost be, if we're just labeling it, because as Americans, that's all the fuck we know how to do is
wake up and say, I don't know why I'm attracted to dogs. I'm just attracted to dogs and sheep.
And there are people
that was a reach.
But is that okay? Is that not okay?
But
that was a real big
My
reach.
question is, and I always say this,
a huge reach.
Like, okay, Okay, so because you have to go with originally everyone's opinion is based initially off of their entire upbringing from
That part,
childhood to now.
very true.
So if no one had any vision, right? If everyone was blind, and you never had an experience with a male or a female at this time, we're just putting ourselves in our perspective at that, right? And you can't see anything. You're gonna go solely off.
I don't know.
Energy. Technically, anybody can almost be if we're just labeling it, because as Americans, that's all the fuck we know how to do is like.
Yeah, that wasn't a good analogy. I don't. Yeah, yeah, that wasn't a good example. I see where she was trying to go with it, but like a bit Ty said, that's not the reality though. So you can't really say that. But continue.
Label shit. So if we were just blind and we're just feeling, anyone can almost be gay, straight, or lesbian.
Yeah,
because
you would be
energetically,
handicapped though. That's not a good analogy because this is why you have.
No, you're
yes,
not.
you would be handicapped. Listen, if you couldn't smell.
Yeah, if you couldn't see, it technically is a handicap. I can't believe I'm agreeing with this nigga.
If you couldn't see and you couldn't smell, and I put feces on a plate, anybody would eat it. That don't mean it's healthy. So we can't say if you were blind, anybody. Yeah, that's called a handicap. If you got one leg, you can't run.
That we're not saying that blind is a handicap.
Right, that
We're
part.
like, if
Being blind is a.
Not everybody down with the glory hole. Big Ty, you crazy.
No, not
Yeah.
blind. We
not
didn't even know the
physically blind,
definition.
she's being-
If we didn't know what the definition
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
that it was not a real handicap.
I think the first people on this planet, whether you believe in Adam and Eve, I personally don't, but whether you believe it, whoever you believe was, I believe the first people on this planet laid the
A broke clock is right
and
twice.
That blueprint was the majority to be heterosexual. And the reason I say that is because here we are today. So, like I said, I don't really care what people do. You can do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You live your life. You want to go join Al Qaeda tomorrow. I don't care. I'm not going with you. But my thing is, in reality, what sustains life on this planet Earth is not that form of lifestyle. It would be, that's just like selling drugs. I come from the black community. I love the black community. I would be wrong to tell my people selling drugs is okay and it's going to sustain it. It's doing more damage than it is doing good. I'm not talking down on nobody. Like I said, I don't care. But in reality,
I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't lying in this title. Can't believe I'm agreeing with this nigga.
if we take an island of all women who like women and put them on the island, we take an island of all men that like men, and we put them on that island, then we take an island of men and women that only like the opposite sex, and we put them on this island. We give it 100 quick years. We already know which two islands is not going to be sustainable. So the reason I say it is because not to downplay people's lifestyles, but to keep reality where it's supposed to be.
Well, my question with you is, do you think that my question
That's a reality.
My question with you, Pharaoh, though, is that
Yes, sir.
based off of your upbringing, your reality, do you think that your reality has handicapped your vision and your views on how the world should work and how we're progressing into the future?
No, I believe.
Run that back. What he say?
Is doing more damage than it is doing good. I'm not talking down on nobody. Like I said, I don't care. But in reality, if we take an island of all women who like women and put them on the island.
To be honest with you, Captain Littlespoon, General Littlespoon is handling this situation a lot better than I thought he would be so far.
Island, we take an island of all men that like men, and we put them on that island. Then we take an island of men and women that only like the opposite sex, and we put them on this island. We give it 100 quick years. We already know which two islands is not.
Oh, I understand what you're saying a bit, Ty. I understand what you're saying.
Going to be sustainable. So the reason I said it is because not to downplay people's lifestyles, but to keep reality where it's supposed to be.
Well, my question with you is, do you think that my question
That's a reality.
My question with you, Pharaoh, though, is that
Yes, sir.
based off of your upbringing, your reality, do you think that your reality has handicapped your vision and your views on how the world should work and how we're progressing into the future?
No, I believe that people should be able to do what they want to do, but I don't.
When it comes to black women, definitely.
don't believe that just because you can do what you want to do, or the First Amendment gives you the right to say what you want to say, makes it automatically credible. Like, I have freedom of speech. I can get on here right now and say something. That doesn't mean that it's universal.
Why do the two lesbians look more straight than him? Is it me? Am I not the only one seeing this? Why do the two women next to him look more straight than he do? Please wait for it. A bit tired. What you mean? What I mean? Oh, that last comment that you wrote. I was saying I understand what you were saying. I understand what you meant, but just in case you were saying that to me.
Universally correct. It's individual reality, and then you got a community reality, and then you got a planetary reality. Then you have a universal reality.
I love that you said that.
Then you have a universal reality. What sustains planetary life? Heterosexual relationships. Now your individual life is on you. But if the world right now,
wait, no, I want to hear.
Yeah, I want to hear what you guys.
Like, I almost forgot because you be saying it. So
he goes into tangents. Sometimes you
know.
And why is it only one? Well, I don't know if this lady at the end is straight. It seems like she might be. This gentleman here in the blue hoodie says that he's straight. I think. I don't know, but to me it seemed like it's only one straight is more ABC than straight in the room. But with his ego, I guess he thought he was just gonna shut them all down.
Like, I think you said something like along the line. Fuck, was it?
He said universal.
It was right before that. Can you? Because it was like right before you went on. You said something about
just
like
because you say something that is just because you say. Go ahead.
Because you said that, that's the very thing. So then you went back and said you believe like back then that somebody said something that the world was supposed to be heterosexual. All of a sudden, that's the same thing. This is some motherfucker.
I didn't say what somebody said. I said if you put people on islands.
We're not on no, I'm not talking about that one. Before that, you literally was like,
I said it was considered mental illness, yes.
And look how many people follow the third party information whose belief that at that time, because there might not have been enough information for people that they felt that's what we're supposed to do. So if we say that and the majority feel like that wave or whatever, whoever that person was, that they instilled that much trust to follow and believe that, then that's how everything else stemmed. But again, it's still like you being like, well, if the nigga said it, it don't mean we have to agree with it. Yeah. It just means that whoever resonated with that is going to follow that belief.
Well, the only reason I would say I personally agree with that is not just from observation, but because I can't. If I go outside right now and I eat somebody, and then I say, well, I believe I'm a tiger today. I feel like a tiger. Like no symbolism. Okay. So no. Jeffrey,
his whole point is saying that, you know, that anybody could
just because my point. Let me say my point. Just because you feel a certain way inside, should you be accredited certain behaviors with it being okay? That's all I'm saying. If I feel,
I want to hear what you have to say.
I don't really. It's not a feeling. It's more so of I am.
That's
right?
who you are.
We can feel emotions, but like when you come into a community of LGBTQ, it's not about feelings anymore. It's about who we are.
Right.
So I think, you know what I'm saying, that's the difference. And then you had talked about something like, oh, well, why do we think it's okay, you know, for us to want certain rights and civil rights when it's the same reason why we have Black Lives Matter. You know, when we feel like that there's something that's going on to where we feel untreated, it's not a personal, emotional feeling. It's the reality, right, of certain situations and certain things that are happening. So there's a lot of LGBTQ that are being killed senselessly because some people are very ignorant.
And trans women especially.
Yeah, because people are ignorant because they feel, right, that
they're
we can't, right, because we can't be.
Yeah.
So that's their
I don't understand something.
A bit tired. When I said when it comes to black women, that question that people ask, Him saying that young Pharaoh's upbringing would ever change the way he sees things. And I say when it comes to black women, definitely. Tar, what's up? My bad, I wasn't commenting. I was grabbing my plate of food. True peace. Oh, I see. I see. I got a new laptop now, Tar, so things gonna run a lot smoother.
It's easy to project the notion that
Exactly.
So it's not about a feeling, because I think that like even with my best friend and I, we
Right.
like we're a little bit different because I have had sex with him and I wanted to make sure like, yo, is this what I'm supposed to do? Like yada yada yada. I went through a lot, just a lot of different type of stuff because I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to like piss.
Oh shit! The last person in the room that I would have thought ever had sex with a man, that she did. Wow, that's crazy.
And then we had talked about something like, oh well, why do we think it's okay, for us to want certain rights and civil rights movement? It's the same reason why we have Black Lives Matter. When we feel like that there's something that's going on to where we feel untreated, it's not a personal, emotional feeling. It's the reality, right, of certain situations and certain things that are happening. So there's a lot of LGBTQ that are being killed senselessly because some people are very ignorant.
And trans women especially.
Because people are ignorant because they feel, right, that
They're
we can't,
upbringing.
right, because we can't be.
Yeah.
So that's
Exactly.
their
You don't understand something, it's easy to project the notion that
Exactly.
So it's not about a feeling because I think that like even with my best friend and I, we like we're a little bit different because I have had sex with him and I wanted to make sure like, yo, is this what I'm supposed to do? Like yada yada yada. I went through a lot, just a lot of different type of stuff because I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to like piss my mom off. I didn't want to piss anybody else off. I wanted to make sure that I was conforming, to society, and that shit ain't like that.
It's kind of similar to when like, me, I married a good guy because I thought my family, this is what my family wanted.
Okay, so she is street, I think.
To do, and this was the right thing to do, but inside I knew that it felt wrong, and so I had to leave that situation. And I can
So she's not street.
empathize. I can't ever say that I know what it's like to be in your shoes, but I can at least.
Oh no, she is straight, but she's talking about marrying somebody.
Empathize from an outsider looking in and understand that like no one should be killed because of who they love.
Exactly.
Unless you're loving little kids.
Right. Very true.
That's to me, that's not okay. And so for me, it's like I can respect and live my life not trying to attack. Like I hate when white people come bothering us because we're black and they just hate us because we're black. Why do people have to come bothering people who are not bothering anyone else?
That part.
Because they love. Here's where I have an issue though, is things like when trans women put non-trans women down, or when someone like me gets called a fish, or when when it's forced to
Called a fish? What's that?
it's like, okay, well, I'm chilling, I don't have a problem with it. But when it's like, well, why are you saying this and why are you doing that? And what, or even like for me as a mother, it was kind of like the things that I heard in the news that I would like more insight from you guys on, with like the bathrooms, right? Like with little with grown trans men or men who dress like women being able to go into the women's bathroom where like someone, my daughter, when she's with her father, he's not going in there. Yeah, little.
Yeah, so I think he is straight. So it's two straight people and one questionable and two lesbians.
Kids are getting harmed, so there's like a fine line that I think people are getting scared. Where it's like if I see two of the same-sex kissing, I don't care. I'll attend a marriage. I don't care about any of that. Where I get a little concerned is when it involves like the children, or when it involves because like things will come on TV and my daughter will be really confused. And she's not old enough to process that. And I understand that also it's important that you guys see, like, because you said when you were growing up that you were unsure and maybe you didn't have representation, because representation is very important.
I mean, my father was gay, but he was positive. And I get that because it's like as a man that came out. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah.
But I came out at 17, and my whole point of coming out at 17 as a black gay man was it's my
he is gay.
Right.
And it's my choice. But back to her father is coming out, because I asked her that question as well when I found out that her dad was gay. I was like, well, do you think that made you decide to become a lesbian? And she was like, no.
Oh, okay. That was my first time hearing it.
Like, I remember vividly the day he told me he was gay, why my parents split up when I was 3, like all kind of shit. And I remember crying in the jacuzzi looking at him like, does this mean I'm going to be gay too? And he laughed like, no, it doesn't mean that. When you get older, you just start to feel certain, Like, he didn't have any other way to explain it, but as a child, you don't know that. And it's interesting. I have 2 nieces, and my youngest niece, she just turned 6, and she's very intelligent. And I know that I'm more aggressive or androgynous. I dress more masculine than I do feminine, but I also switch it up. So she does see a lot of both for work. But there was recently when I was with her, she was like, TT, are you a tomboy? Like trying to read, like understand what it was. And I'm like, how do you even know what a tomboy is? And, and I kind of described it. I was like, yeah, I am, but I still dress feminine sometimes, or sometimes I'll wear makeup. So I do get it. And obviously with technology, children can see absolutely anything now, and it's out of our control.
And I also have to interject on that too, because back to your niece, I have a friend whose nephew is a little boy, and he feels that he's a little girl. So when he's with her, because he's only able to be comfortable with his aunt, he's allowed to wear wigs around her. And he's able to express himself truly and not feel like he has a mental illness because he wants to wear wigs and he feels that he's a woman. So I think that it's not fair. He's like 5 or 6, but I don't think it's fair that we sit up here and label children for having self-expression as saying that it's a mental illness, that you wanted to transition, it's a mental illness.
Well, I don't have a problem with kids experimenting with different things. I dressed like a tomboy growing up, and I'm very feminine. So I don't see it like, I don't think boys shouldn't be able to play with girls' toys and that whole. I don't think you should force and try to steer your agenda on your children. I think you should educate them and allow them to express and be themselves. But again, just like I don't want my children seeing sex until they're a certain age on television, I don't know that I want my children to see,
Forget the bullshit. I'm trying to see where they get into the argument. No shit. Get stretching.
Exactly. I saw more of me and what was.
Look at his face. That's how you know he about to say some bullshit. That's how you know he about to say some bullshit. Look at his face. Look at young Pharaoh face. That's how you know that nigga about to say a bunch of. So he know he about to start some shit. I'm trying to see the altercation. Fuck the bullshit.
Okay. So.
And it's just like life experiences. And that's why I don't think that your upbringing, like Pharaoh, like you have a viewpoint of a mindset because of where you are raised in New York, Buffalo, right?
Yes, sir. Buffalo.
And like how drug dealers and like pistol whipping and like all that is one-on-one, that's everyday antics. And like now that your neighborhood's getting gentrified and things are changing, you're uncomfortable-ish in your area because the things are changing into a better way.
Well,
so it's like we have to be open.
Yeah, I just feel like people should create the space they want to be in. Like, for example, the civil rights movement. I don't agree with the civil rights movement. I don't care who feels type of way. I think Martin.
Oh, there you go. I told you gonna say some bullshit.
King was a goofy, okay? Because if you tell me you don't want me around you, I don't want to be around you. I'm not about to be marching to be up in your face. And so my thing is, when it's like if I tell you these two can't come over my house, and you force me to let them come over my house. When I make you a plate, I don't make them a plate. How are they surprised that I didn't care to make them a plate? So when black people today, still after all these years, is getting the doodle into the stick in America, how are we surprised when America already said we don't want to deal with y'all? So now it's like the LGBT community is doing the same thing that niggas just did, and I gotta say that my Martin Luther King boy. Me personally, I'm comfortable. I don't hate nobody. I've done my work on myself to where I can. You can.
Gotta stop you right there, bro. You're lying. You hate black women. You hate women, but you hate black women in particular.
Be free as a butterfly. All I'm saying is, why force me to be engaged with something I don't want to? I wouldn't force somebody. Listen, no, I'm not saying don't engage. Now it's easy to say that, right? What happens when I turn my TV on?
You can change
And
channel.
okay, what happens when I send my kids to school and now they're mandating that the LGBTQ history, whatever that is,
They're learning. They're getting informed.
Okay, so they're learning what?
Information.
Pause. Let me lay my blueprint and you can answer. There's a man, and I'm gonna say it one time with disrespect. Tranny. Because I can say bitch on TV, it won't get nobody feels offended. I can say nigga, I can say whatever, but I can't say.
Look, here you go with the bullshit.
Tranny.
Yeah, because
That's offensive. Okay.
But
Bitch change. Okay, but now
nigga,
you all right,
you don't want a white person call you
exactly.
nigga.
Nigga
You
is the
go
trend.
ham on a motherfucker.
Nigga is your
White
opinion.
people say nigga.
No, okay.
White people say nigga to other white people.
Exactly.
But
But
you
you don't
wouldn't
hear
want
it.
to say it to
So
you.
what I'm saying, so what I'm saying is,
That's a good trend.
how do a trans person get to try to puff their chest up and inflate to me the importance of a word?
Because it's called education.
So is their preference now greater to my preference to not be
No.
You can look when you saw when he was stretching. That's how you knew it. Look, time to turn up. Here we go with the bullshit.
That's something that
Is my freedom of speech gone?
No, that's a choice.
I'm just saying. So if you want to be a girl
It's a choice.
and you strong enough, and you strong enough in your heart and your mind to say I'm a girl, I can't at least say tranny.
No.
You can say it,
but
just like white people can say
Nigga.
nigga or nigga.
I tell white people all
Hold
the
on
time,
a
you can
second.
call me a nigga as long as I can call you a
Hold on, right? But look,
Yeah,
you can say it, but that doesn't mean it's not gonna hurt
Exactly.
or offend
Offensive.
someone. Just like niggas
That's some sellout shit. You call me a nigga, I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face. Then call you a crack.
niggas call girls bitches, and we'll sing it along. We'll be like, bitch.
Hey, bitch, I call you bitch every day.
Right.
Listen,
But
if
that
you
doesn't mean
come, if you
right.
come in my space though, this is what I'm saying. You know why I avoid mass amounts of white people? Because if I come in your space, I don't get to tell you how to treat me.
Very true.
That's true.
I can't go around 30 white people and say, don't call me the N-word. You in their space.
That's true.
So my thing is, if a trans person feel that they can bring their history into kids, and my kids is in this space, I can tell my son how I want them to view you. If you don't want me to tell my kids,
What if your son?
don't present yourself to my son.
What if your son? What if your son?
Look.
Your son has to learn things out.
Look how he keep looking at the camera. You know he got him too. Look, I got these motherfuckers. He said all this shit on purpose. Look how you keep looking at the camera, smiling.
You in their space.
That's true.
So my thing is, if a trans person feel that they can bring their history into kids, and my kids is in this space, I can tell my son how I want them to view you. If you don't want me to tell my son,
What if your son?
don't present yourself to my son.
What if your son?
Look how you looking at the camera. Look. He's like, yeah. I got this. Yo, this nigga is crazy. You see, first he got the stretching. When he started stretching, that's when you knew some bullshit was about to go down. Look how you looking at the camera. Look. You knew he was on some bullshit. You better be careful there, little buddy. You knew he was on some bullshit. Look at his face. Yeah, I got these motherfuckers. I'd have reeled them in. Look at the bull face. Look at both of their faces. He like, I'd have reeled them in. He like, what the fuck is this nigga talking?
What if your son? Wait, because your son, so your son has to learn things outside of you when you allow your son to go to school, right? We agree on that, right?
No,
Disagree.
my kid's gonna be homeschooled.
So they're gonna be homeschooled
for sure.
Okay.
Then I'm not even gonna waste my breath.
Yeah, and they're gonna be homeschooled just
because if they were to go to school, you can, and even if they're home.
Damn, she ain't even fall for the bait. He said, "Oh, I'm not gonna waste my. She ain't even fall for the bait." Look at his face. He looked disappointed too. Look at him. Look at his face. He looked real disappointed too. Dang.
Homeschool, my dude, my nigga, nah, cause it's about to be some real shit, my nigga. Like, you homeschool him, right?
Yes, yes.
Your child.
Look, she my nigga. Look. He got she raised up and everything. You ready to tee off on him?
Child leaves out to go kick it with their home.
He got the ABC community couch raised stroll on him. Look at their faces, yo. She got up, adjusted herself, and I'm telling you, the next 5 minutes, that's all you. In the next 5 minutes, that's all you go. Somebody about to throw blows.
Homies outside of you. That's no different than a straight person trying to tell they straight
but
child.
Let me finish.
Let me lay the blueprint out, my nigga. So that's no different than a straight
White
person
telling
their straight child that they don't want to go. They don't want them to go out and do this. They don't want them to go to a party. When you start suppressing your child early and they're trying to figure their life out, and then you become negative on something and you're not open to whatever they want to do. Like it be just your luck. Your child be trans.
And I would dub my child.
And that's fucked up. Yeah, because you're the reason why the majority of them now.
I would dub my motherfucking kids.
That part I don't agree with. I don't agree with.
Listen, let me say something.
Look, he agitated it even more. I would dub my motherfucking kids. He's trying to get on these. He's trying to agitate him. He's trying to agitate him. He's trolling the shit out of him right now. That's all he's doing is trolling him.
On something and you're not open to whatever they want to do. Like it be just your luck, your child be trans.
And I would dub my child.
And that's fucked up. Yeah, because you're the reason why
let me look at the camera.
Majority of them now.
I would dub my motherfucking kids.
Saida, what's up?
I don't agree with.
Look. Yeah, he trolling the shit out of him right now. He ain't lying, but he trolling.
You're not open to whatever they want to do. Like it be just your luck, your child be trans.
And I would dub my child.
And that's fucked up. Yeah, because you're the reason why
let me look at the camera.
Majority of them now.
I would dub my motherfucking kids.
Look at his face when he looking. Let me look at the camera. He's showing his ass. Let me look at the camera. He got up.
Or educated. Like it be just your luck, your child be trans.
And I would dub my child.
And that's fucked up. Yeah, because you're the reason why
let me look at the camera.
Look.
Majority of them now.
That's how you know he trolling them on purpose.
Dub my motherfucking kids.
That part I don't agree with. I don't agree with.
Listen, let me say something.
I can't be mad at you for saying that, but it's like that's exactly why.
And this is why I say he's trolling them, because he even got the other straight person in the room that disagree with him.
Let me say this. Y'all can have whatever. Listen, let me say this to the, not even y'all, to the LGBT community or whoever want to be offended. Whoever motivates you, my ancestors motivated me. Okay? So if you, no, they're not. Apparently they're not. We can have that debate later. But with that being said, we can have a debate in a minute. Listen. What's your?
Your secret's a choice for Kanye's opinion, right?
Listen, we can have that debate in a second.
Like there was even gay.
Listen, let me
Europeans was gay.
Let me make my point.
Well, what guy?
If you out now, listen, we don't have the same one. I promise.
Apparently
If
so.
you are a man and you want to dress like a woman, that's beautiful. Go live your best life, boo boo. Go do everything you want to do.
I was saying you got some.
All life how you want to. You just don't have the right to convince me to view your life the way you view your life.
Okay, and that's
everybody.
And you don't have the right to tell somebody that they can't feel how they feel.
But I didn't say you can't feel how you feel. All I said is I don't want it forced. I don't want it forced. The LGBTQ community is fair. I'm ending my sentence. The LGBTQ community is forcing their lifestyle on people who don't live that lifestyle.
That's subjective. You can't say that.
That's true.
Okay, I have a question now.
I agree with Pharaoh on this one.
Pharaoh.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, I prefer that my son marries a black woman.
Okay.
If he marries a white woman, I'm not finna disown him just because he didn't do what I want him to do.
I didn't say.
Hold on, let me finish.
And my son.
Hold on,
let her finish. You ain't right.
Let me finish. You're doing exactly what you don't want to be done.
I do want it done to me.
Hold on a second. You want people to respect and listen to your views. Not everyone has to agree with you. Your son could respect and say, Dad, I respect your opinion, but you have to allow your child to be their own human being. And if that is his true choice, you don't ever want your child to feel unloved or like they want to commit suicide.
Very true.
Or you should never have such a strong opinion about something to where you're not gonna love your child or do something that will make them harm themselves because they don't have the love of their father just because you're so strongly.
I don't agree. I feel like that's for me. That's the healthiest decision for me, and I'm gonna tell you why. That's the I'm responding to her. I'm not responding to you. I feel like that's the healthiest decision for me because
He's being confrontational now. He's trolling him.
I would rather stop talking to my son completely than be around him every day, constantly talking down on how I feel about how he lives.
And that's the black.
So I feel like that's the healthiest for me because if you got the choice to kill your goddamn kid and abort, aka abort your child, if you can choose to go get an abortion and murder your kid before they have a life, why don't we as a parent have the choice to say if my son becomes a tranny, I can stop dealing with you. I can stop dealing with you.
Because when we bring children into the world, it's a selfish act.
Right.
Yeah. It's not selfish. It's not for you. So it's not like, oh, if I bring my child to the
That's not a conversation gay people can have.
It's not about
gay. You even say that.
I can have the same. I can have any
you couldn't even.
He pushing all the right buttons.
How can you even say that?
How can two men together sexually reproduce a kid?
Easy. Artificial insemination.
What was the word?
What?
What was the word?
Artificial insemination.
Unnatural.
Or no.
What?
Or a nigga can say, hey, I want to use your eggs and I want to use your body and I'm going to give you my sperm. And this is going to be our child. And I'm going to say, okay.
That's my point.
But that's their choice. You're not God. You can't decide what somebody is. No, you're a unique expression. Yes, you were labeled that. We're all unique expressions of God.
My point is that
no one will be able to hear if everyone's talking because we're not like
two
that.
people who can't create children have no right to tell me.
Two people that can create children shouldn't even create fucking children. And yet they do.
If just because genetics you're allowed to be able to say
no, but I don't think if two girls are in a relationship together and they know that two girls together, okay, doing whatever girls do when they sexually interact with each other, all the orgasms you have, you will never become fertilized. Your egg will never become fertilized. You have no right to tell me how to psychologically go about the process of potentially becoming a parent, and that's something that without unnatural means, artificial means, or help from somebody outside your relationship.
Okay, but a woman can still get pregnant. Like I have a friend. So we have a friend. She's 45 now. She has 2 children, grown ass children. You trying to tell me just because she has sex with a man once, she's not a lesbian, she doesn't have the choice?
I'm not talking about her not being lesbian. I'm not even talking about lesbian. I'm not even talking about children. I'm not talking about that.
I got a couple lesbian aunts that got children.
Let's go on the other things.
No,
I'm saying.
you're going on other
Are
things.
you?
That's
Yeah,
your
yeah,
thing.
exactly. That's the conversation. Pharaoh.
Listen.
You're very.
Yeah, they mad. They big mad. He trolled the hell out. He trolling the hell out of them right now. I don't know how they don't see. But he is pushing all the right buttons.
You're very. It sounds a little misogynistic.
It could sound what it sounds like. I don't play
And
that.
it's not.
And I'm not stepping off
And
my
you can, but
if you ready,
guys,
I don't play the tranny game. I don't play.
This ain't even a conversation no more. This is a one-sided opinion, and
No, and you know what?
He's
right.
and he's entitled to
He's
it, but it's
entitled
like
to
you're
his
not
opinion.
saying anyone else on this couch. Is
I would rather
speaking
two,
the truth that
me
is-
personally,
that
I would
is-
rather two men be gay than a trans. That's my opinion. The reason I said it is because I can visually. One thing about trannies that I have a problem with, I'm gonna say this is my opinion. One thing about trannies that I have a problem with, I can't identify you as a heterosexual man. When it comes to things like plastic surgery, weed, makeup, it's men out here, and I don't like men. It's men out here on Instagram that look better than these girls on Instagram. So my thing is, if you could hide amongst a community outside your community, I can't trust you. Everybody likes
Look, you hear the phone ring, people calling in and shit.
snakes until you run into one that blend in with an environment.
And you know what? He's right.
And he's entitled to
He's
it, but it's
entitled
like
to
you're
his
not
opinion.
saying anyone else on this couch. Is
I would rather
speaking the
two,
truth that
me
is-
personally,
that
I would
is-
rather two men be gay than a trans. That's my opinion. The reason I said it is because I can visually. One thing about trannies that I have a problem with, I'm gonna say this is my opinion. One thing about trannies that I have a problem with, I can't identify you as a heterosexual man. When it comes to things like plastic surgery, weed, makeup, it's men out here, and I don't like men. It's men out here on Instagram that look better than these girls on Instagram. So my thing is,
He be looking at him too.
if you could hide amongst a community outside your community, I can't trust you.
Y'all hear the phone ringing? Somebody tell you, calls coming in.
Everybody likes snakes until you run into one that blend in with an environment and that can bite.
So are you mad
So my
that
thing-
you might be like you might get got by?
No. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Probably
What
already
up?
got
No.
got. You need to know it.
Don't listen. Let's not play no games.
Yup.
I'm not. 'Cause I get caught all the time with women that you.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yep. And there was allegations of young Pharaoh with those CS women. Transsexual women. That's why he probably keeps going so hard on them Pacific. Because you notice they keep trying to change the subject, but he doesn't want to.
I'm going part. I'm gonna tell you very nicely. We're being respectful. Let's not play them games because I'm not the one.
Wait, don't get offended.
Don't play
You can't push that on me, young nigga. Like,
Look, now you want to fight. Now you see. Now I want to fight. I don't play the up see. Now I want to fight. I don't play those games.
I'm not. 'Cause I get caught all the time with women that you.
I'm gonna tell you. Me personally, I would rather two men be gay than a trans. That's my opinion. The reason I said it is because I can visually. One thing about trannies that I have a problem with, I'm gonna say this is my opinion. One thing about trannies that I have a problem with, I can't identify you as a heterosexual man. When it comes to things like plastic surgery, weed, makeup, it's men out here, and I don't like men. It's men out here on Instagram that look better than these girls on Instagram. So my thing is, if you could hide amongst a community outside your community, I can't trust you. Everybody likes snakes until you run into one that blend in with an environment and that can bite.
So are you mad
So my
that you
thing-
might be like you might get got by?
No. I'm not mad at that.
Probably already got got. You need to know it.
Don't.
Oh, she said he probably already got by one. Oh shit! And that's when he got offended because it was true.
Listen, let's not play no games.
I'm not. 'Cause I get caught all the time with women that you.
I'm gonna tell you very well.
We all know he ain't ashamed of putting his hands on women.
I'm going part. I'm gonna tell you very nicely. We're being respectful. Let's not play no games because I'm not the one.
Wait, don't get offended.
Look, see, now you want to fight. Now he want to fight. He said, you probably already got by one. He want to fight. Him want to fight now. Right, Erico. Boom. You dropped the bomb on him. Now he want to fight. You were just trolling him a second ago. You were just all ha ha he giggling, trolling him. You press that button back. Now him want to fight. You know he don't mind putting his hands on women.
Until you run into one that blend in with an environment and that can bite you.
So are you mad that you might get got by?
No. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
Probably already got got.
Don't listen. Let's not play no games.
I'm not.
I'm gonna tell you very well. I'm on part. I'm gonna tell you very nicely. We're being respectful. Let's not play no games because I'm not the one.
Wait, don't get offended. You can't push that on me, young nigga.
I'm telling you right now.
But what you know?
What I am going to
look, they ready to fight. They ready to fight. They ready to rumble.
Hey, hold on.
They ready to rumble.
very well. I'm on part. I'm gonna tell you very nicely. We're being respectful.
As soon as they said something, see, he was saying all this shit that made them upset. And then as soon as they brought up that tranny and him want to fight. As soon as they brought up that tranny, you probably got ho. You better be careful there, little buddy. Your slip is showing. Him want to fight. He's ready to rumble her too. He wanted to rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, on the right corner, we have the Muay Thai Sensei, Captain John Littlespoon versus the ABC community. Let's get ready to rumble.
Let's not play no games because I'm not the one.
Wait, don't get offended. You can't push that on me, young nigga.
I'm telling you right now. What I am going to do.
Notice he jumped in that woman's face first. Now, wasn't he just claiming that the women always swing first? That looked like he wanted to swing first to me. They brought that tranny up.
Like you might get got by.
No. I'm not mad.
You might get got.
At that. I'm not mad at that.
Probably already got.
No. Don't listen.
Probably already got. The whole couch is laughing at him. He got big mad. He wanted to fight. Let's get ready to rumble.
I'm gonna tell you very well. I'm on part. I'm gonna tell you very nicely. We're being respectful. Let's not play no games because I'm not the one.
Wait, don't get offended. You can't push that on me, young nigga.
I'm telling you right now.
What you're not gonna do, but what you know.
What I am going to do.
Hey, hold on.
Don't touch me. What I am gonna do? Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. See, what we're not going to do? Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Oh shit! He wanted to fight. All right, Taj, I'm almost done. He wanted to rumble.
No. Don't listen. Let's not play no games. I'm gonna tell you very well. I'm on part. I'm gonna tell you very nicely. We're being respectful. Let's not play no games because I'm not the one.
Wait, don't get offended. You can't push that on me, young nigga.
I'm telling you right now.
Listen, We not gonna play those games because I'm not the one. That's the last time you gonna disrespect. We not gonna play them games.
Oh man.
What you're not, no, but what you're not, pause. Because what you're not gonna do, but what you know.
What I am going to do.
What I am gonna do? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. What I am gonna do? That's the last time.
What you're not, pause. Because what you're not gonna do, but what you know.
What I am going to do.
What I am gonna do? And he clapped with it.
Hey, hold on.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Get off of me. Don't touch me.
Oh man. Let's get ready to rumble. Look, they had to get him out the room.
Is why we wanted to do this.
Very
and
true.
why this is so important. For me,
Look at her face. They had to get him out the room. She looked like she can't wait till this is over so she can go meet him in the parking lot.
you know, people should be able to agree to disagree. Being disrespectful
Very
is
true.
not where it's at. Like, you can have your own opinion
True.
without disrespecting people.
Come on, you knew this was coming. You knew this shit was coming. You knew this shit was coming. I'm gonna end this video right there, family. If y'all want to see the rest of that video, y'all can go on his page on IG. Because we got Trixie getting ready to come up and do her live. So we're going to head over there at the after party over there at Trixie's Treehouse. Shout out to everybody in the chat that showed up and showed love and showed out today. Much appreciated. Oh man, that was hilarious. That was a good laugh. Family. That was a good laugh. But that's all the time I got. It's your boy, the one and only Remy L. My Eye. You were just tuned in to my Eye TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then,